All right, friends, you live in New England, it's the middle of January, you've got snow piled this high. What do you do if you're an avid bird dog man? I'll tell you, you go to the SHOT Show in Las Vegas. It's where the entire world of hunting comes together under one roof. We've got several interviews, 5 different parts here, so watch each part. We're going to show you a lot of new products for this coming hunting season. Watch them all, you're going to enjoy it. Folks, we're here with Kyle. He's the Director of Product Development for Irish Setter. Kyle, what do you have new this year?
Well, we've got a couple great new boots to talk to you about, Paul. We've got our ExoFlex rubber boots. We're going to cover our king toe boots again, which I know is one of your favorites.
Yes.
And we have a new boot called the Black Bear. So don't let the name fool you. The Black Bear is all about birds, and we're going to talk about it today.
Perfect. Let's take a look.
First up, we're going to talk about the king toe. It's our wing shooter king toe boot. This is a welt construction. We use a leather welt, and that means there's a lot of stability. It also means when you use a leather welt that the contours, as you break it in, it forms to your foot. It gives you a nice customized fit and a lot of comfort over time. So the welts are real stable underfoot. In this particular boot, we offer our DSS system. That's the dynamic spine system, and it takes shock out of the boot when you strike your heel down. So when you're walking on uneven terrain, it takes a little bit of the pain out of the step and gives you some cushion. It's a really lightweight boot, and we call it the king toe because it has 38% more room in the toe. So if you have a wide foot or you like a little bit more room up there in your boot, this is the perfect upland boot for you. Nice and flexible, very lightweight, durable construction, a fully waterproof boot. Next up, when you're hunting the Dakotas and there's a lot of standing water and sloughs that you got to hit, we have our ExoFlex rubber boots. We call it ExoFlex because we have a fit system here in the back that allows your heel to bow out as you put your foot into the boot, and that allows us to create a much more performance fit, snugger around your foot so that you're able to walk distances with this boot. You get a lot of performance and a lot of comfort. We have a nice cleated outsole. It's an open cleat design, so it's not going to carry a lot of mud with you, but offers a lot of traction when you're in wet conditions. We offer these in 2 heights. We've got the 17-inch, and we've also got a 12-inch version if you want a little bit lighter weight or a lower cut boot. And once again, these boots really perform. They're lightweight, offer great traction, and obviously a lot of waterproof performance when you've got to go through the water to get to the birds. Finally, when you head out west for your sharp-tailed grouse, we have the Black Bear. This again is another leather welt constructed boot, so a very, very solid and stable platform as you're on uneven ground, side slopes and things like that. We have a nice cleat pattern here, mud releasing, but enough cleats that are going to help you from slipping when you're on that kind of uneven terrain. It's again a very lightweight boot, and we've introduced a new comfort feature in this boot. It's our cushion tongue technology. So in a higher boot like this, as you're doing a lot of walking, we give you a little relief up there on your shin. So comfort-wise, movement-wise, it's going to move with you. It makes the boot a joy to wear. Full grain leather, waterproof construction, and surprisingly lightweight boot for as tough and you know, with the all leather construction that it is. So check this one out. It performs well in any terrain, but if you're going to be out west on uneven stuff, this is the boot for you.
Folks, we're here with Bill Carmichael. Bill, welcome.
Thank you, Paul.
All right.
Good to be with you.
Bill is in charge of a wonderful line of clothing that has the Irish Setter name. And Bill, do you have something new to show us?
Absolutely, Paul. We've got new and different things going every year.
Perfect. All right. We're going to look them over.
Thanks, Paul. Just want to tell your viewers about some things that are happening with our Irish Setter Apparel division. We've become much more focused on our customer. We know our customer's a hunter. We know he's got a traditional flavor to him. We know he needs practical clothing. So a couple of areas that I wanted to cover this morning is wool blended fabrics with waterproof breathable membrane in it. Very serviceable coat. It's tough, wind resistant, water repellent. The ultra dry procedure that is used in our boots, also used in apparel. Our deer camp coat, as seen here, has a full lining in it. Nice cell phone pocket, security pocket, Drafina nylon bottom, which is a water repellent lining fabric, quilted lining throughout our deer camp. Been a very successful coat. It's a nice traditional look. We've complemented that moving forward with some new colorations and a new model called Bird Camp. It's simply the same outer shell, the same wool blend, same ultra dry, waterproof breathable membrane, but no quilted lining. So it's a little bit more of a transitional piece for early fall. Nice and clean, caped back on it. It's a good looking piece. And leading into talking about wool, there's a whole new revival happening in wool. And in our actual field gear, we're introducing a new insulation package called Wooloft. This is nature's technology. This is a full 100% wool, 6-ounce superwash wool insulation package. Very high clo value, very warm. We're using an external shell in a very high quality tricot. We completely line the garment with 6 ounces. All body, the whole sleeve, and the hood are all 100% wool. It's washable, it's quiet, it's got all those natural properties of wool, anti-scent. Wool, of course, is a natural, renewable resource. It self-regulates. Wool is warm when it's cold and cool when it's hot. So it's a very practical jacket. We all know when we're out there hunting, we're up early in the morning, we're out there usually working up a sweat, getting set up, and then inevitably we're sitting for a couple hours. Well, wool insulation is just the thing to keep you toasty dry all day. We do a pant as well, and we do different models in the jacket, but the real story is the insulation, Wooloft. Thanks, Paul.
Dogs Afield, presented by Native Performance Dog Food, the official dog food of Pheasants Forever and Quail Forever, and brought to you in part by Irish Setter by Red Wing Legendary Performance, bred for sport and available at LL Bean, Orvis, Ugly Dog Hunting, or your favorite Irish Setter dealer. RST, manufacturer of short chamber low pressure shot shells. Mud River Dog Products, fundamentally changing the expectations of the hunter and dog enthusiast. And On Point Kennel, providing the finest in dog training equipment.